The present government and some of the main leaders of the present government, particularly Suella Braverman, are all about image, not about result. And there's been a long campaign where image is more important than result. And that campaign uses migrants as a pawn, as a bargaining chip in the process of producing token legislation which is not in fact going to solve problems. The bargaining chips have been going on for quite a long time. In fact, it started with Mrs. May. Mrs. May's go slow in the Home Office, which was called the hostile environment. I was going to say toxic environment. I think Mrs. May imposed the toxicity. That is point one. So the go slow means everything goes slow. If you've tried to get a passport, you know what that's like. And number two is the process of putting migrants in hotels across the country, which has had the effect of building up resentment of foreigners, building up a nascent xenophobia. It's almost as nasty as Suella Braverman standing at the dispatch box screaming, "Invasion!" and targeting one specific community. Now, there is talk within the next week or two that the hotels will be freed up and the migrants will be placed in boats anchored around the main ports and in disused air bases in Lincolnshire and Essex. Well, well may this happen, but they've already now served their purpose. And that purpose, I suspect, is the importance of Suella Braverman's illegal migration bill and pressure on the European Court of Human Rights and an attempt of smoke and mirrors, a sort of le jeu de main, where promises are made but nothing is really delivered. So the illusion is created that we are less attractive as a focus for migration. Actually, we don't take as many migrants as France or Germany, certainly not as many as Italy and Greece. We aren't pulling our weight. So where are these migrants going to go? We need to be heading a global discussion about this, and if necessary, to revise the 1951 Refugee Convention. Doing this unilaterally is simply going to, well, she thinks it's going to get out, it's going to shore up the red wall vote, and it's going to secure some sort of modest victory, or at least not a complete destruction in the May local elections. I think she is utterly wrong, and I think May will prove me right and her wrong. All of this is a smokescreen. All of this is smoke and mirrors. None of this is real. The only way to sort out the migration problem is to sort it out globally, and we need to sort it out globally sooner rather than later.